shielded millions of undocumented immigrants from deportation. At the request of the White House, a federal appeals court will decide if President Obama overstepped his bounds. State Attorney General Sam Olens tells News Radio the president's actions could redefine the federal legislative process.
The issue at hand is the authority of Article 1 of the Constitution that relates to the legislature and Article 2 of the Constitution that relates to the president, and whether or not the way that we have been acting as a country for over 200 years still applies, where you pass legislation through Congress and the president signs it.
Olens says the decision that could come out of New Orleans could give Obama and future presidents unprecedented power.
To what extent is the president able to disregard our Constitution to enact a policy that he supports?
Cheryl, if the president's policy is allowed to stand, Olens says more than 170,000 undocumented immigrants in Georgia would remain shielded from deportation and be eligible for work permits lasting up to 3 years. Now, Cheryl, these types of issues can be a bit complex and sometimes confusing. So to help clear things up, Sam Olens will be joining you and Steve at 7:23. Live from the News Center, Scott Kimbler, News Radio 106.7.
Thank you, Scott. And you're right. It is a complicated issue. So, Steve, looking forward to our conversation coming up this morning with the Attorney General.
Absolutely. That's coming up in this next hour. 7:06 now. Jeff Foxworthy and John Smoltz standing by on the phone. Hey, guys. Hey, Jeff.
We're doing great. You?
I'm doing all right, buddy. Hang on the line just a minute. We'll take a look at traffic first. From the Haviland Express Loop Traffic Center, it's Katie Beasley and Greg Talmadge.
And I got braking trouble on I-20 outbound in the city limits. But first, here's Katie Beasley in the Skyfox Traffic Center.
Starting with 85, it's a 22-minute ride right now from 316 down to Spaghetti Junction. There is a stall heading southbound right